everyone, welcome to another episode of Photoshop Pro. I'm your host Mike Lemma, and today we're going to do this Apple iPod. I'm going to do the famous reflection off the bottom of the iPod here. So what I did was I hit the F key to bring it to full screen, so I like to personally do it. And I'm going to try to make this really quick, short tutorial for you today. I'm not going to make it too long. I have everything I need set up right here. I'm going to add it later on in the tutorial. I'm just going to do the shadow and reflection here. So what you want to do is open up a new file in Photoshop. What actually I did was this iPod, I made it from scratch. I'll do it in a previous tutorial. You could check it out on my website at www.michaellemma.com right there. So I'll put that on at the end of the tutorial. So what you want to do is open up a new document, go to File, New. I'll show you File, oops, New, and what I did was 800 by 600, resolution 300, and named it whatever. Alright, so let's get started. So first what I need you to do, really simple, hit Command J, Control J on PC, and you're duplicating the layer. Drag it underneath the iPod because we want it to be literally below the iPod. I want you to hit Command T, very simple, Control T on PC, and then for Macs, because there's no right clicking, and you can hit the right click mouse button on a PC to do this, but on the Mac, hit Control, click, and you'll bring up the little side tab of options here. And then we want to do flip vertical, and the iPod is flipped vertical. Now it's behind it, so you can't really see it. So what I'm going to do is, so everybody can see it, I'm going to drag it here, and I'm just dragging it literally straight down. That looks good. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move this up just a little bit. There we go, that looks good. And I'm going to take this, drag it back under, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the opacity a little bit. Just so it could have, too much. Just so it could have that reflection look. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, looks good. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a layer mask on this, and then I'm going to select the gradient tool, and you want it to go from black, here from black to transparent. There's options up here. If you click it, you could pick different things, but all we need for now is black to transparent. Click at the bottom here, drag up, and it should, dissipate a little bit, getting that reflection vibe. Then what I need you to do afterwards is just Control J again, drag, well, leave it up for now, then hit Command, click on the little box, and you get the little marching, I don't know what to call them, lines here. Very simple, you hit Shift, Delete, and then it'll bring up the fill tools. You can use foreground color, which is actually defaulted to black, or you can just select black, and it will fill in with black. Very simple. Hit Command D to deselect the little marching ant things, and what you should do now is leave it up top for now, but hit Command T to bring up Freedom Transform. Grab the top and just bring it down to the bottom. Just like that, and make it a little bit bigger. Yeah. Now use your own judgment to see how it is, see what it's like, and then basically what we're going to do is drag it under, and maybe just move it down a little bit. Then we're going to go to Filter, select Gaussian Blur. With the Gaussian Blur, it's going to add like a silhouette effect, or shadowy effect. You can play around with the way that the Gaussian blur blurs out the actual shadow. So here it blurs just a little bit, giving it that depth, that oomph. And that's basically it. That's the Apple iPod reflection thing. You could do that any product. It doesn't even have to be an Apple iPod. And then at the end, you could add some crazy text. I went ahead and put this all in beforehand. What you want to do probably with this section, I just moved it up in between these two layers so it wasn't below that reflection layer. And you can see this a lot in today in a lot of ads. Typography is very popular right now. You can see it in the motion graphics and whatnot. in different magazines and like I said, motion graphics on TV with the typography stuff, kinetic typography actually they call it, the moving texts and whatnot. So it's really simple. That's what Apple goes for. They're simple, sleek, really effective. You can even add a very cool slogan or catchphrase. Usually Apple makes it simple, so you could do like Apple plus iTunes equals music, or reverse it, or Apple plus music equals iTunes. But yeah, that's about it. Like I said earlier, if you want to see more videos, check out my website at www.michaellemma.com. You'll see everything else on there. You could see some cool Apple ads I did, other ones as well. Got those uploaded on there as well. Alright, that's it. Really quick tutorial. Hope it helps. If you have any questions, my email address is on the website. I'll catch you again on another episode.